What's going on, guys? Credit Solutionist here from mycreditcall.com. We've all heard the headlines. Women far surpass men in home ownership right now. Go ahead and get it, girl. But what I think the news is leaving out is that a lot of these women live with their boyfriends. They're just not on the mortgage. I got a call from a subscriber that is looking to purchase her first home with her boyfriend, but he has some income challenges. So she wants to know if she should apply by herself or as a joint owner. We're going to listen to it right now, and I'm going to give her my best advice as a seasoned credit professional and also as a sister from another mister. Let's go ahead and jump into the call.
Hi Victoria, I'm Sierra from Phoenix. My boyfriend and I have decided to take the plunge and buy a house together this year. My issue is he hasn't worked since the pandemic, but he picks up odd jobs here and there to help out with the bills when he can. I'll be putting up a good chunk of my savings for the down payment. Should I be worried here? We plan on getting married someday, so we don't really see the harm in buying a house together. I know I can trust your advice, Sierra.
Hey Sierra, thank you so much for reaching out and congratulations on the upcoming purchase with your boyfriend. So many people are taking the non-traditional route and we're buying houses with our friends, investors, relatives. It doesn't matter. You're in good company. I want you to make sure that he sees this video or at least take some of this advice and have this conversation with him, all right? Now, the first thing I want you to think about is the qualification process. When two people purchase a home together, they're gonna be looking at your income, your assets, your debt to income ratio. They're also going to be looking at, have you had a steady form of income for the last 2 years? The fact that your boyfriend hasn't had steady income for the last 2 years could definitely be an issue. Maybe we want to consider whether or not we actually want to put him on the mortgage application to begin with. This sounds a little harsh on the surface, but hear me out, Sierra. You can always add your boyfriend later on if you decide to refinance the house. So all is not lost if you decide to go that route, okay, girlfriend? It'll be all right. Buying a home with a significant other can be amazing because you're sharing the costs and obviously the maintenance, okay? I would love to have somebody mow my lawn every Saturday, right? It can also strengthen your relationship and you get the benefit of living with your favorite person. But here is another thing I want you to consider, Sierra. I want to make sure we're not avoiding the marriage thing because it's a piece of paper. A lot of people think that moving forward with these large life decisions without marriage can actually be less paperwork. But that's not necessarily true. You actually should have a contract with your boyfriend. You need to know if you're going to be 50-50 owners. What happens if you split up? How much of the equity goes to who? Who's going to pay the taxes? How's the mortgage going to be split while you live together? What will happen if both of us happen to lose our job? These are questions that you have to answer. And I hate to say it, Sierra, but pillow talk is not going to solve this. You definitely have to get these things in writing. Now, you can go over to nolo.com. This is not a sponsored video, okay, but you can go there and look at some of the things that you should be thinking about. You can get the contract drafted for probably less than $500. People do this stuff all the time, especially when they're going into buying assets with people that they are not related to or married to. I think that's about everything that I wanted to cover in this video for you, Sierra, but buying a home together honestly is going to impact your relationship in such a great way. I would say if you haven't lived with each other before, maybe take a vacation or two before you decide to take the plunge. I didn't know that having like toothpaste in the sink annoyed me so much until I lived with a man. Girl. So I'm definitely rooting for this purchase and I wish you guys the best of luck. If you need more in-depth information, Sierra, please do not hesitate to book a call over at mycreditcall.com. Join me on the free Facebook group. If you have a question, feel free to leave me a voicemail or shoot me an email. I'll leave everything in the description below. Credit Solutionist out.